Yeah, are your phones off?
And we all are sitting down on this, right? Yeah, that's what I'd make sure of. Yeah. Okay.
I think I better come back there and just introduce myself. Let them know that we're on Hopeful Committee for
That's
Justice.
fine. It's your show.
Go.
Yes, good evening. My name is King J, and I'm here representing the Oregon Black Museum. First and foremost, I would like to say I want to give honor to God along with my steering committee members. And I want to thank Mr. Cecil Hatchett for inviting us to come here to Portland Community Media today to get the word out. I also want to take the opportunity to thank some of you who have helped us along the way to get this far, either by posting flyers, helping make flyers, putting ads in the local newspapers, and things of that nature. So you're not overlooked and you're not forgotten. I definitely want to extend thanks and appreciation to you for that. We appreciate your support and your sponsorship. We are the steering committee of the Oregon Black Museum. We are the Portland chapter, and we are a nonprofit. We do have a business plan that we're continually working on that's going to benefit not just this community, but all of Oregon. This is a joint effort for all generations to connect and use every second, minute, and hour to make a difference for generations to come. We have formed several committees, 17 to be exact, and I'll go into that a little bit later on, but I want to mention them now. And perhaps you may take interest in joining one of those committees or helping out on one of those committees. Whatever you can do is appreciated. We do need Oregon Black Museum here to recognize the significant contributions that blacks have made over the years. And other states and cities do have this. We're still yet to have one. So we have dedicated our time and efforts to bring this into reality. That's all I have to say for now. And I could introduce to my right, Ms. Robin Bowles, the Health Committee, Ms. Ettamae Assuman, our chairperson, Mr. Kevin White, our video and audio person, and Ms. Abbey Johnson, our public relations person. I am on a universal committee. So I'll turn it over now to Kevin so he can let us know why he's interested and why he got involved. Kevin?
Hello, folks out there. My name is Kevin White, as King James said. And I'm glad that we got people watching us on this air. And I got a couple of things to say about how I got involved in this program. It was just like it was touching to me. This touched me, you know, just finding out different items and different people that I used to know and people that I haven't met yet. So that's why somebody, you know, all of us should join this because it's for us all. And my mom and dad was born in Texas, and I was born here. My older brother was born here. My sisters, Pamela and Cynthia, was born here. And I got a son here. His name is Ronald Harris, and his mom's name is Beretta Harris. And we got a program, and we hope everybody notice our show. That's what it's all about, helping one another. It hadn't been for that, we would be nobody. We just want people to understand about the literature that we have to put out. And we're going to show you our literatures as soon as possible. And like I said, it's a nonprofit organization, and you just sit here and watch us. We have so much stuff to do. Thank you.
Hi there. My name is Etta Assuman. Okay, and what brought me to the Oregon Black Museum is that when I went to the first meeting, I'm nervous though, but you know, but I heard, you know, but I heard the group talk about the ideas and the dreams what they have of growing a black museum here in Portland, Oregon. And you know, that right there drove me to get involved, you know. And I said, hey, you know, I would like to be part of this organization. And okay. And I have two young sons, 11 and 13, and I have a daughter, she's in 20. And so, you know, my family, you know, support me, you know, with this Oregon Black Museum. And so, you know, when I look at my young sons, and well, you know what? I want them to know more about themselves, more about who they are, not being like, you know, hearing things as a stereotype, because these are young men that will, that will, that will bring more production to Portland and its community. Yeah. And like I said, it is a nonprofit organization. It is going to be like business, in the community. And and I hope that we could work together as neighbors, as being a nonprofit business or a business, is because we all in this as one, building Portland as a better in a generation to come. And thank you.
Great.
My name is Abbey Johnson, and I would like to say that the reason I got involved with the Oregon Black Museum is because of the history that is in Oregon. Right. I can remember when we had businesses here in the Albina district, black-owned businesses, and we no longer have that here in our community, and we need that back. Also for the youth, that we are striving so hard to keep them focused on the right thing, is that we need to join together as we're doing and help them, help the youth, help the youngsters. They need us. And I can remember some of the businesses as the Egyptian Theater, the Gas Room, Lowe's Lounge was just a few of the black-owned businesses. I would love to see that back in our community. we are, as a group here, are striving to do some of that. And if we can get your help, please call the number that will be given out here later on the show. I thank you for your time, Cecil. You are such a wonderful person for having us on your show. Thank you.
Ms. Bowles?
Yeah, my name is Robin Bowles, and why I joined this committee, the Stern Committee, because I have 25 grandkids, and they need to know what I have contributed here in Portland and all the good I have done here in Portland. And we don't have nothing here to recognize what we have done here in Portland, as well as Morning Star Church. You know, it's a apartment building. It used to be one of the black churches on Ivory that my grandmother was a faithful member of Morning Star Church, and now it's no longer there. And then Uncle Bossy had his barbecue place on Williams Avenue, and it's no longer there, you know. And so we don't have nothing to identify who we are here in Northeast. So I got aboard of this Oregon Black Museum because I thought it was important for my generation, as well as my kids and my grandkids and my great-grandkids, to be able to have something to identify themselves to who they are. I don't know. It's real sad that we can't get together and get this started and get this museum off the ground. We've been trying to get this started since Black History Month in February, and we've been going through a lot of hoops, and but we have got a long way in a short time for what we have got done. But anyway, so I don't have a whole lot to say. I just think it's very important that we stand together and united together to get this Black Museum here in Portland, Oregon, because we need it. Thank you.
Well, now I guess I can get to the meat of everything, and I think everybody's pretty much relaxed from their first round of words that they had to offer, so I'm glad. But what I have to say about this is God gave this vision to me in 2003 after the murder of Kendra James. And who am I to say no to something that God embalms my mind with, or even you in your mind? So that's how this kind of originally got started in 2003, and that's 9 years ago. But it wasn't just about Kendra James. It was also about our domestic violence victims, our AIDS victims, our cancer people, lupus, herpes, and all these diseases I can name that I can't really remember. But people pass on from this life, and there's very little said about their lives except for in an obituary. And they've made some significant contributions in their lifetime. So I felt like it was a need to create some kind of shrine or some kind of memorial or something. But then God had me thinking bigger, and that's how this museum thing came about. And like I said, to attract people to it, it seems like it's a big task, but we all got family. We all got someone who has deceased. Even my cousin deceased here last Sunday, and his funeral is Monday at Philadelphia Church on Garfield and Mason at 11 o'clock, for those of you who did know Tyrone Harris. But everyone's lost someone, is what I'm trying to say. And we got to keep their memory alive somehow, besides just going to the cemeteries on Memorial Day and things like that. But to move on further, there's a lot of history, like Ms. Johnson alluded to, that needs to be addressed. And one of the things that I